Did you know that finding balance in a busy world is crucial for maintaining overall well-being and achieving long-term success? Hi everyone, I'm Esther. Welcome back to yet another episode of the Lesda show, and today we are discussing another interesting topic. So in this video we're going to dive into how to find balance in a busy world, work, life and everything in between. Did you know that finding balance in a busy world is crucial for maintaining overall well-being and achieving long-term success? Well, we'll start by exploring the basics, then I'll share more ways on how to find balance in a busy world, work, life and in between. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'd like to hear your thoughts on how you find balance in such a busy world, so leave a comment down below. So without further ado, let's dive into how to find balance in a busy world. So finding balance in a busy world involves effort and prioritization, and here are some of the ways on how you can find balance in a busy world. The first way is to prioritize your relationship with God. The Bible tells us that there is nothing that is impossible with God. Like, if you have God on your side, there is nothing that you cannot do. Philippians 4:13 tells us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. So if you have Christ, if you prioritize Christ, you are sure that He will guide your steps. He will lead you on how to go about life, how to balance so many things. So the second way on how to find balance in a busy world is setting clear boundaries. You want to define your work hours and say that between 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. I want to do this, between 10 and midday I want to do this, then between midday to probably 2 it's time for lunch, then probably from 5 to this time it's time for family. By also setting these boundaries, these hours, you also want to stick to them, and then you also want to consider avoiding working during times that are set aside, let's say for family, for rest, like the time you're supposed to rest and then you bring something else. You want to consider all that. The other way on how to find balance in a busy world is to prioritize your relationships. Sometimes we are tempted to give so much attention to maybe work and then we ignore other important things, other important aspects of our life. We want to ignore our family or our loved ones, which in the long run affects our relationships and also so many things about our life. So the next way on how to find balance in a busy world is effective time management. So you want to plan ahead, use tools like calendars, organizational apps, a journal where you note down so that you don't forget. These tools help us to organize our tasks effectively and efficiently. And then you also want to prioritize your tasks. You want to focus on what is urgent, what is needed at that time. And then you also want to delegate some tasks, eliminate some non-essential tasks. So it helps you to balance a number of things. It helps you to accomplish so many things at the same time. The other way on how to find balance in a busy world is service and ministry. So you want to find ways on how to serve others through volunteering, serving probably in church. You can also mentor or even supporting those in need. But also in serving, you want to balance. You want to make sure that the serving does not overwhelm your personal time or family responsibilities. Another way on how we can find balance in a busy world is continue learning and growth. So here you want to invest in learning new skills. You want to invest in your personal growth, of course, by learning new skills, pursuing your hobbies that will bring you joy and fulfillment. Also, you want to engage in spiritual education through books, sermons or courses. And you realize that when you learn, you get more knowledge on how you can balance a number of things. The other point on how you can find balance in a busy world is seeking support and accountability. So you want to seek support from probably your friends or your workmates. I remember when I was still working somewhere, there's this colleague when I had a number of tasks and I was overwhelmed. She would step in and help me with some. So by the time I'm done with this, she's already done with this. So it kind of helped me to balance so many things. Like the time I would have used for doing this task, I would use it for doing another urgent task that was urgent at the moment. So you want to seek support. You also want to seek guidance from a spiritual mentor or an advisor who can provide you with wisdom and accountability and encouragement during busy, challenging times. Another way on how to find balance in a busy world is trusting in God's plan. So the Bible tells us in the book of Psalms that and the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. So you want to trust in God's plan. You want to seek His wisdom while you are making these decisions and priorities. You also want to trust that God has a plan for your life and He'll provide the strength and the resources needed to balance your responsibilities. The Bible tells us in the book of Jeremiah that God has good plans for us, plans of prosperity, plans to give us unexpected end. So you want to trust God. You also want to ask help from the Holy Spirit. The Bible tells us that when Christ was going, he left us with the Holy Spirit to help us. The Holy Spirit is one person who is so smart, and when you ask Him for help, He can't fail to give you direction. He can't fail to bring someone to help you, connect you to divine helpers to help you in this challenging world. So by integrating all these steps I have talked about in your daily life, you can create a more balanced and fulfilling life that supports your well-being. So to wrap up, we discussed the different ways on how you can find balance in a busy world, and we talked about prioritizing your relationship with God, setting clear boundaries, prioritizing your relationships, family, relationships with your loved ones, effective time management, service and ministry, continual learning and growth, seeking support and accountability, trusting in God's plan. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you find balance in such a busy world. So leave a comment below. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep exploring. Stay blessed.